MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Rays look for the series sweep at home against their division rivals. First pitch is next. Ryan Yarbrough starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty D, in the day and age of specialty pitches and pitchers, this guy's big pitch is the cut fastball, and it's really turned his career around. It looks like a four-seam fastball coming in, and it has that late cutting action away from the barrels and into guys at times. It's his primary pitch, and he needs it to survive at this level.
Austin Hayes is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been playing better than .500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, man, nothing they'd like to do more than to salvage this one, D-Roll. After this one, they go on the road for a 7-game road trip, so big to get this win here today.
Yeah, last game in front of the home folks before you go out for a week. This is a big one. They're going to get it done.
And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's another 2-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Had to protect there with 2 strikes, and he just got it off the end of the bat. Not much of a problem for the infield at that point.
Now to the plate, Frank Schwindel, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch coming, here it is.
1-0.
To third, scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Owes nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. Major League Baseball is on the show. Cole Stewart gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Into the box, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Rays, the second baseman.
Now the pitch.
Joey Wendell.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Now a moment here in St. Pete for a glance at the Rays starting lineup. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He had over 90 RBIs last year. What a great season, but I think he could do even better. His goal this year, I think it's got to be 100 runs batted in. He's that kind of a hitter.
At the plate, Willie Adames. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
First pitch coming. Here it is. David Peralta is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. A count of 1 ball 1 strike to David Peralta. High in the air out towards shallow right. Diaz is there and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Rays, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Anthony Santander the next to bat. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now the 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Well, it's been a lopsided series so far, with the Rays dominating to this point and taking aim at a series sweep here in this contest.
This team going for the sweep is looking for some home cooking. It's always nice to win a series, but particularly nice when you can sweep a series at home.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The right fielder,
Yusniel Diaz is the next to bat, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. This is popped up. Diaz shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And let's take a look at Brian Anderson. This guy, when I see him out there on the field, I think of one thing. He's a ball player. Offers versatility for his manager. Outfield, little third base. He was fighting for the 2018 Rookie of the Year.
Into the box now, Anderson Miller. Now a line drive that's going to be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now.
batting 7, the catcher, Adley.
Ready now for Baltimore, Adley Rutschman. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball.
Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Hit softly on the ground to third. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Striding forward now, Hunter Renfroe showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Here comes the first pitch. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Schwindel is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game, and I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
So now to the plate, Brian Anderson. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Hard hit to first. He's right there, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 6, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. We'll move to the third with no score. Standing in, Ryan Mountcastle. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one.
Mountcastle.
And the third inning begins with a changeup that misses. It's a ball and no strikes. Mountcastle playing here in his home state of Florida. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. On the move is Kiermaier. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Stepping up now, Ramon Urias is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Austin Hayes the next to bat.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Wendell has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
The third baseman, number 16.
Ready for another chance. Rodney Owen, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Steal.
He's set. Here it comes. Line drive base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0.
Hey.
And this one's in the dirt. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Two and 2 the count. Urias at second. Owen at first. 2 out in the inning. And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Second home run early in the year. And the Orioles have now taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, he is kicking himself right now. He worked his tail off to get out of that jam and was 1 strike away from getting there. And then, boom, all that work goes to waste. From 0 damage to a 3-run homer in the blink of an eye.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Anthony.
Stepping in now, Anthony Santander. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. The Rays do, of course, trail by a couple of runs already, so they're going to have to work from behind to earn the sweep.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
In now, Yusniel Diaz. Line towards center field. Kiermaier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Orioles push across 3 on the strength of a 3-run home run. Bottom of the 3rd coming up. It's now 3-0 Baltimore. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Soft liner to the right side. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting it, the center fielder, Kevin.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Kiermaier now.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I like what he was trying to do there with the 2-seam fastball, but that's a tough pitch to command. When you throw it glove side like that, it's really tough to get it to come back to the corner.
He froze him on the breaking ball that time. Kevin Kiermaier becomes out number 2 this inning. Standing in now, Manny Pena. Popped up. And the Rays are in the hit column.
Everybody needs a little love in their life right there. Nice piece of hit and get you some right there. A little soft liner. He definitely wasn't on that baseball, but he got a little luck involved, a little love, and that thing found a hole right there into the outfield.
Ready now, Joey Wendell. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here's the first pitch to him. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Tampa. Still down 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Anderson Miller.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
The catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Adley Rutschman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike one. Rutschman, just 24 years of age, has been the subject of some trade rumors of late, and it's believed the Cincinnati Reds could be one of the landing spots for him, and we'll wait and see how it all plays out.
Yeah, this comes as no surprise. This guy has absolutely been a solid big leaguer his entire career, and he could help any ball club he goes to.
Now the 2-1. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So with 2 gone here in the fourth, let's check out our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And we've got a power guy versus more a finesse guy, and that's illustrated here. 96 versus just 90 miles an hour is the top 2 speeds. So striding in, Ryan Mountcastle. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. High in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Inside and low, 2-1. Here's the pitch.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. High in the air out to center field. Kiermaier on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles, but they lead it 3-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Sliced hard on the ground. He's got it. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batting, left fielder, Jose.
Stepping into the box, David Peralta. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Peralta is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Now batting,
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Into the box, Hunter Renfroe. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Nope,
Just missing here, 2-0.
2-0.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Stepping in, Brian Anderson. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
Count even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The run scores from second. It's now a 3-1 ball game.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, D-Roll. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
At the plate now, Kyle Tucker. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. In his career, Tucker is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 balls and a strike now. Now the 2-1. Yandy Diaz will be next. Popped him up. Owen is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The first baseman, number 2, Yandy.
Riding in once again, Yandy Diaz. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. High in the air down the right field line. And foul. Looking to minimize the damage here. Fastball just off the inside corner. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. A couple of hits lead to a run here for Tampa Bay. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Orioles are on top 3-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ramon Urias. First offering on its way.
At the ball. Ball three.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Nearly got the inside, but ruled a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Kiermaier is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Up next for the Orioles, the center fielder, Austin.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Austin Hayes. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Slow roller down the third baseline, but this is foul for the first strike. Line toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
The third base.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
To the plate now, Rodney Owen. Lined into right, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Frank Schwindel is in for the third time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here it comes, 1-0. A line shot to third base, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Now batting, designated hitter, Anthony Santander.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Anthony Santander. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope. Ball one.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
That one's a called strike. Back even at 1. Hit in the air to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for Baltimore. Home half of the 5th coming up. The O's lead this thing 4-1. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. All the way up and down the lineup, he said he's seeing swings break down and result in soft contact. He said some of that is pitch selection, some of it is poor swing mechanics, and some of it is a lack of focus. But either way, the message down here is that they need to find ways to make adjustments in the box, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
For the Rays, the center fielder.
First pitch on its way. Kevin Kiermaier is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. A 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And this is taken for a ball high and tight. 2-2. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The catcher, number 9, Manny Pena.
So one away here with the bases empty. And up next is the catcher, Manny Pena. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hops this one up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The batter, the second baseman, Joey.
Back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Swinging a soft liner. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with two men out.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
So it's a runner at first with two gone. And up next will be Willie Adames. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope.
Fifth inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Right at the third baseman, and that'll end the inning. Rays strand just the one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Richard Lovelady takes over to start the sixth inning on the mound.
Number 55, Richard Lovelady.
Top half of the sixth about to get started, and in with a bat in his hands will be Yusniel Diaz. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Popped him up. Diaz in foul ground. He's got it one away.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Now at the plate, Anderson Miller. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike one. Now a southpaw up to throw in that Tampa Bay bullpen. The 0-1 pitch.
Oh, that's 6 out.
He ties him up with a fastball inside, 1-2.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
At the plate, Adley Rutschman, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermaier calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out. And this throw gets away from him.
The batter, number 7.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Mountcastle. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1-1. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Diaz is there, and the side is retired. Orioles leave one as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, David Peralta.
David Peralta.
Here comes the first pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
The 1-0. Swing and a looper to left. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, it's so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is in the offing, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Miguel Castro takes the ball here as he'll enter with a runner at first and nobody out.
Number 52, Miguel Castro.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll watch a sinker here that misses. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, and it's even at 1.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. from the stretch.
Two balls, two strikes.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a drive by Renfroe. This is hit well out to left. Gone! Hunter Renfroe with a 2-run shot. 4th home run here in the early going as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Now batting, the third baseman, Brian.
Standing in now, Brian Anderson. As he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get fouled. 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, Kyle Tucker. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 0-1 delivery. Castro has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Ready on 1 and 2. Down the first baseline. Scooped up. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here.
Now batting, the first baseman, Yandy.
So stepping in, Yandy Diaz, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch. Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes.
Runner on third, sac fly situation, right? 2 pitchers down. Really good job of patience trying to get a pitch that he can lift into the air to drive that runner home.
Kevin Kiermaier is on deck. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And there's out number 2.
Now batting, the center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Digging in, Kevin Kiermaier. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Paul Fry comes on now, and this move looks to be all about playing the matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any doubt about that, Matt. They want the lefty-lefty matchup, and that's usually the right move, but we'll just have to see how this plays out.
In there, and it's 0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the two-run home run. The 9 1-2 hitters due up to start the seventh. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Anthony Bass is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias. First pitch coming, here it is. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Peralta arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Austin Hayes tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here.
Nope.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. And he takes a cold strike one.
Get down, 1-1.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Rodney.
Digging in and looking for more, Rodney Owen. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, and it remains a 4-3 game. At the plate, Manny Pena. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman,
Joey Wendell digs in now. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Hayes on the run for it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
now batting, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Adames. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Chase Goslin takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning.
Chase Goslin.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays. Score holds at 4-3. Ready to begin the 8th, and here comes the first baseman, Frank Schwindel. Now here it comes.
Hey!
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. The Rays are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1. They're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance. Only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first down.
Now batting.
Time to give you a look now at the numbers for our 2 starting pitchers, and really nothing to write home about on either line, as neither guy was able to last even 6 innings. Now in the box, Anthony Santander, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. And for the opposition, wrapping this up and salvaging a win would at least make their trip out of here a little more pleasant.
This could be just what the doctor ordered. Nobody likes to get swept on the road, so winning this one could be big for building back team morale.
Ready for another shot now. Yusniel Diaz. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
And there's strike 2 as the fastball's fouled off to the right. 0-2.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and up next the outfielder David Peralta.
The left fielder, David Peralta.
Joaquin Canelo has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman.
Now playing third.
First pitch on its way. Ball 1.
Canelo.
Hit sharply on the ground. He's right there. On to first, and a sigh of relief in that visitor's dugout as that's a big man to retire to start out the home eighth.
Right fielder, Hunter.
Ready to take his hacks again, Hunter Renfroe, as he'll look to follow up the two-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
I'm going to need to see a better game plan out of the hitter right here. That ball was at his eyes.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
He tried to climb the ladder right there, and I don't blame him. Now he's got those sights elevated. Don't be surprised with something off speed in the dirt.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfroe. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two pitch is fouled away. And the pitch. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Right side. Fielded cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Brian Anderson. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate, 0-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Rays go in order, 1-2-3. Still down a run, it's 4-3. Daniel Zamora enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. In now for the O's, Anderson Miller. Last time through was a base hit.
The left fielder, number 9, Anderson Miller.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 0-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Striding in, Adley Rutschman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 1 out, nobody on. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box, Ryan Mountcastle, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Urias.
Time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. Aramis Ademan will come on now and pinch run here.
Number 11, Aramis Ademan.
At the plate now, Ramon Urias popped him up. Nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Aramis Ademan is the new shortstop as he stays in the game after entering as a pinch hitter.
Now playing shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Kyle Tucker. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Steven Duggar is into the ballgame now as he assumes duties in center field. Chu Min enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 14, Chu Min.
Here comes the first pitch. That's yanked into the stands, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
At the plate, Yandy Diaz, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch.
Whoa, upstairs.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
He'll try it again, 3-2. Fouled off. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He gets there, and that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, center fielder, Kevin.
Raised down to their final out now. And that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. A high fastball is in there. Hit down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Tampa down to their final strike in this one. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fouled away. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Well, we all know he can burn on a base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice group.
A A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Digging in now, Manny Pena. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fans on their feet in a one-run ball game in the last of the ninth. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The O's led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Cole Stewart gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. Chu Min hammers down the save, his 4th of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Orioles, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Rays, 3 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.